the unspoken side effect of exercise, of weight training, of weighted walks. Now, everybody wants to tout the incredible benefits of it. You know, more energy, feel better, look better, less likely to die, less likely to get injured. You know, able to play with your kids, able to do all the things that you want. There's a list of benefits. 6 packs, better bloods, better health panels, less likely to get sick. List goes on and on and on. But there are other side effects that don't as frequently come up. It's become more of a mainstream topic of conversation, but it is one of those ones that isn't the most touted benefit. And don't get me wrong, I love being in good shape. It's certainly one of the factors that, it's aesthetic as well as it is feeling good, the capacity to do anything, the ability to, play with my children. Like the other day we went to the park and my kids wanted me to go down the slide. They wanted me to climb up to the top of the equipment. They wanted me to do all those things. And I can, without thinking about it. I can go up and do those things. I don't have to consider whether I'm going to get stuck, whether my knees will handle it, whether I'm physically able to lift myself up. I'm able to lift my kids off those things. That's one of those massive benefits that I value, that I am the father who is able to do the stuff no matter what kind of thing. Whatever my children ask of me, I have the physical capacity to go do. But the really big one, and it's part of why I think it is a requirement. It is a requirement for a good life, is exercise and being in great fucking shape. And that side effect is the mental health side. Nobody wants to talk about how beneficial it is to your mental health, how much difference it can make to your life on that side of it. And even if we are just purely talking the chemical release you get from exercise, the dopamine, the endorphins, all those kinds of things, that once you complete it, you feel good. Now, once you finish it and you just get this release, you feel great. There is that side of things. But on top of that, there is how it makes you feel during it. Yeah, it's really hard and you learn to overcome it and you get this big boost of confidence when you push through a really hard set or a really hard workout and you're covered in sweat and you're able to complete it. There is a great psychological benefit to that. And starting your day the right way, starting your day with something difficult, has immense benefits because the rest of the day gets easier from there. You feel better from it. You feel like you've crushed something really hard, and you have. You've done something really beneficial for your life. And so the rest of your life just cruises from there. The rest of your life just feels better from that situation. And that's what a lot of this is about. That ability to feel better within yourself. That we talk about confidence and we talk about doing hard shit. The workout builds that. And in different capacities, in different ways of building it, it shows up as different benefits of the way you feel about it. As I said, dopamine, endorphins, the confidence from the ability to do stuff, the confidence that you have the capacity to show up. But I know for myself and many, many of my friends that it isn't just about looking good. It isn't just about being in shape. It's the therapy that comes from lifting weights, from the ability to punish your body in a positive manner, to take control, to push into that pain and then push further and rep out more and more and more. There is something almost spiritual, I would say, in the ability to do that. When you get into a really grind out set and your body's telling you no, and you find a way to give it more, there is something in that that has a long-lasting effect. I know that every day I start with a great fucking workout, that things get better for me, that my day goes better, it goes smoother. And that's why I've engineered my days to start that. I start, 6 days a week, sorry, I lie, Sunday it doesn't happen. 6 days a week, I start with a workout at 6 a.m. because my day is just better. It puts me in the right mood. It sets me up for it. I get to work out all my demons in that capacity in a way that serves me and benefits all areas of my life. You get to channel that hurt, that suffering, that pain into something positive. There's that old adage that many bodybuilders have been made on the back of broken hearts. And it's true that when you have this pain, it gives you this fuel to go do something and a way to channel it into something that will develop into a positive thing. And that's how I started. For those of you who don't know my story, like when I was in high school, I was suicidal. I was bullied and I hated my life. And every day I would come home and I would contemplate how I would end my life and how I would, how it just wasn't worth it. And yet I kept showing up. So there was something inside of me that knew that I couldn't actually do it. But it was an awful fucking time of my life. And for whatever reason, I still don't know to this day what caused it to happen. But my dad decided to buy me a weight set for Christmas. I was 14, maybe I would have just turned 15. And he bought me this weight set. And it became my sanctuary. That is where I dealt with the hurt. That's where I dealt with all the suffering. I channeled all my pain and all my sadness and everything that was going on into my life into my body and just working away at it. And all that hurt, I could channel it into pain in my muscles that would then turn into something more. And within 6 months, I'd outgrown that. And I had to go to the gym. And it just became my obsession. It's what saved my life. And to this day, it's still, when I have a really bad day and I don't know what to do and I don't know how to handle it, I'll go work out. Because that's the best and most positive way to channel everything into it. And I swear by it, and I think it's how we should all deal with it, especially as men, that when we have these problems in our lives, we need to be able to channel it into something of value, of benefit, of something that we can see is being created. And there's nothing more valuable than your own health and fitness. And so when we go through these struggles and when we go through these problems and we go through these ups and downs, we go to the gym and we work through it and we work through those demons. And we as men work better when at working through issues and stuff, when we're doing it through movement, when we're doing something. So you can, if you really wanted to push through and deal with those pains, do it without headphones. Take them out, get in there and just grind on that and just let your mind work through all that stuff. Work through your problems, work through your stress, walk through that, and you'll get this boost of dopamine, you'll get this boost of endorphins, and you will feel better, and it'll shift your state into a better state. And that's what we want, and that's what we are seeking. And that's the unspoken benefit of training. It's why I think we as men need an outlet, a physical, demanding, rigorous, push to the limits outlet, because it's how we can release all the pent-up tension, all the anxiety, all the depression, all the sadness, all the anger, all of that stuff, and channel it into something that is going to be of benefit. You have to go out there and you have to thrash yourself and it's like all of it's released, all of it gets washed away. And we have a mental health crisis, especially amongst men in this world. And I think a lot of it would get a hell of a lot better if you started working out, if you started pushing yourself and creating a positive change in your life from that darkness. Because darkness has its place. It's only an issue when it consumes you. Darkness has this place as long as you can channel it into something of benefit. And that's what we need to do. That's what we need to turn this into. And then even when you don't have problems, you just keep doing it because it's this positive thing. It makes you feel good. It sets your day up right. It makes you feel better. And then if you can get around a group of men, a tribe of men who are on that same path and they support you and uplift you in that process, now you're really doing well. Now you're going to come out the other side. That darkness isn't going to consume you. It's been channeled into something for greatness. And that's why I firmly believe that we need to incorporate training into our lives every single day, no matter what. Unquestionably so. It should be every day because it just sets you up and makes your day better, your life better, your productivity better, your mental headspace better. So that's all I have for you at this point. But I did want to announce that I have launched the phase 1 of 126 to Greatness. So if you are ready and you want to start gaining these benefits and getting all of the benefits of this, of your mental health and becoming the best version of yourself and feeling your best, then now is your moment. So I'm launching the 30-day weighted walk challenge. And so within that, we are going to push the limits. And for 30 days, every single day, you're going to see how far you can take it. And get out there and with a weight, because it is the easiest place to start. There are 0 requirements. There are 0 skills. All you need is, you can buy a weight vest, it would be my recommendation, but you can just get a backpack and put books in it, or bricks, or water jugs, or whatever. Pick something, and you can just get it done. Now, if you want to do this properly, you can send me a message directly, and I'll put you in the group. There is proper accountability. We're going to hold you accountable. We're going to do daily reviews. It's going to have the standards that are set for this, including weight and distance. There are the times, and we're going to have scorecards so that we can see who's progressing the best. We're going to create a tribe on this. We're going to get in there and we're going to make it happen. So if you're ready to start making some changes, you're not quite ready to go all in on 126, but you're ready to start making some changes, shoot me a message. Let's throw you in and let's see what you can do in 30 days, because you would be shocked, and I truly mean shocked, at how much you can achieve in 30 days. So if you're ready to transform your life and to see who you can become, to improve that mental headspace and start pushing forward, send me a message and let's see what we can do. Until then.